typology. Then previously we looked at Ansoff's matrix. So all those theories. Prior to that, we looked at the marketing mix. Well, the original marketing mix and then the extended marketing mix with the 9 Ps.
Well done, great, yes. So we learn about marketing mix, we learn 4P, 7P, and we discuss, how these could to lead to 9P. And we discuss about difference between marketing and selling concept. We discuss few theories. And we discuss consumer behavior, why we need to be managed behavior. Then we discussed one of the model was Serfi-Cole model, gap model. During our second lesson, where we discuss, we need to identify where we have a gaps, so that were our requirement of the customer and how what the customer perception were, and we not deliver up to, and where we have a gaps. So we discuss various gaps during our gaps analysis model during our lesson 2. Yes, so if we look at our syllabus under this unit, we're supposed to cover. We discuss about marketing in tourism and hospitality industries, role of marketing. We discuss about research, marketing research, primary research, and secondary research. Consumer behavior. We discuss some basis of segmentation. Did we discuss about segmentation?
Just briefly.
Just briefly. Okay, so we need to just a bit recap on segmentation basis. What are the bases? Do you know the basis of, you learn level 5 as well? Chelsea, do you know on what basis we can segment market?
No, I can't remember that one. Is it okay if we go back over it, please?
So we discussed. Thoroughly think so. The point left to left one. Go back and bit recap on. Yes, we discussed these all. We discussed BCG metrics. We discussed digital marketing. Yes, we didn't. Let's we'll go through first a bit recap, because we'll do one more lesson, extra lesson, to cover all the points, those slightly not addressed. So let's go through first segmentation, basis of segmentation. So what is meant by segmentation? What's come in your mind, segment? Why we need to segment our market? Is it in customer service marketing? Is it segmentation is important or not?
Segmentation, yes, it is important because we have to zero in on our target market. So being able to segment a whole batch of people just to zero in on the persons that we are marketing towards makes the process much more easier, and we are able to cater better to the needs and wants of that market.
Brilliant. Yes, because we can't fulfill the needs and wants of every individual, so we need to segment it, and we need to launch a product and provide services according to the segment of the population. Some could be from the upper class of the society, middle class, lower class, or lower class. So we need to look around these classes in society. We need to segment it, because maybe couple of they just bother about the price really, and more, couple of they really want to be value added products. So we need to segment our product and services. So when the person who is dealing and providing the customer service need to be according to the segment population to whom we are dealing, up to that level of training. If we don't have a training up to that level, of course we're not going to fulfill the requirement of our customer. So segmentation are very important. We can't address every individual person's need. We need to segment it into the small group. So is a picture here. No segmentation is mean everyone.
Yes.
Fully segmentation is every individual person's need, which is very difficult in real world. Everybody have a different need. Maybe some want different sort of the food. So is every individual preferences is very difficult to meet. Yes, we can try our best to be address it, but in real world is very difficult. So what we can do, we can segment it. Segment, like if is on the basis of the gender, we can segment.
Mm-hmm.
On the basis of the age group, we can segment.
Yes.
And on the basis of gender and age, we can segment as well.
Yeah.
So these are different sort of bases. On those bases we can segment our market. So by segmenting, that will help us to be address and meet the needs of the customer. So segmentation, so large firms use market segmentation to address different buyers needs. An example of the large manufacturing clothing may be classified its market by gender, clothes for men, women, by age, newborn babies, kids, youngsters. So we can look around these, we can segment. So what are the basis of the segmentation? Basis of the segmentation, geographic basis. If Hilton Hotel, they segment it according to the nation or the country, which country they are in, which state or the region they are in. Like a holiday in small hotels or the big hotels. Yes. So in countryside near, maybe it's less demand, and some side maybe more demand, where is sort of the parking facilities and all. So we need to look around which area we are working, and geographic region we can segment it, and what sorts of tourists coming and staying in the hotel, and what sort of the prices we're supposed to be charged. If we are within a city, maybe different price package, like inside London and outside London could be example. So state or the region, city or the metro size, density, climate, what sort of the climate. So when we are looking if is cold weather, hot weather, so we need to be design, or we need to launch those sort of the product, those meet and then fulfill the needs of the customer. Any questions?
No.
Then demographic. Different area people have a demographic is mean the characteristic of population. It could be we have a lot of youngster people. 60%, 80% population of is a based on youngster. How much is the population? Aging population. So aging population could have a different demand. So if we'll say everything you just need to book online, you can't go offline. No, we not accept traditional way of payment. What will be happen? We are going to miss the opportunity of the business. So we need to segment it. If we like in the UK, maybe it's around 50-55% population is aging population. So we need to look around next, those people's needs and wants we need to address as well based on the age. Then we have an income, income like, the per capita income in UK is around $47,000 per person, which is average income. So in other country, maybe people have a $12,000 a year. So we need to think about what is are the purchasing power of individual. So we need to segment his market. Otherwise, if we'll they really offer the very luxurious product, but they can't afford it, and what will happen then? We are going to lose the business. So
Okay.
education level, maybe different countries have a different education level, or different region have a different education. High, literacy rate could be those sort of things. So we need to look around. Family size in some countries very high family size, low family size, maybe like in China when we're looking second child, policy. So we need to look around how this will affect in future. So when we need to segment the market, we need to be segment on the basis of the family size as well. So like big rooms, yes, whole
Yeah.
family, small rooms. So family life cycle we need to look around as well. Occupation, what sort of the occupation, what sort of the product we need to offer them. Religious beliefs, maybe vegetarian and menus we can set accordingly. In different region, maybe we need to look around. Generation, to look around which sort of generation we are going to really deal with it. Social classes, upper class, middle class, or lower class of the society. So demographic is all sort of the characteristic of population which normally we address. The next is behavior segmentation. What is psychographic? What is meant by psyche?
Psychographic.
Just like different people have a different perception about it. Psychology of the people. So we need to look around, like maybe color schemes, maybe in different countries. So we need to look around those as well. Next, behavior and psychographic quite mix each other. So like a behavior, different occasion, different people have a different behavior. Like during Christmas, people spend money. So we need to segment it, the product, and according to occasions, because of course New Year's, in April, Valentine Day, and those sort of things, different occasion, we need different behaviors. So we need to be provide the product and services those meet them, and those address them their behaviors point of view as well. The benefit we need to look around. What sort of the benefit we need to be attached with the product. User status depends if they basic needs are which level of need they are. Usage rate, how often they use, we can segment it. Loyalty status, how much loyal they are, behavior towards the organization. Buyer readiness, so they are already ready to buy it, but the behavior could are just looking it and not buying it, or we need to look around. Different countries, maybe they have a bit clash politics point of view, so we need to look around what attitudes of the company, individuals towards those companies. So we need to be launch the product accordingly. Any question?
No.
Okay, I'll send you one case study to read. Navia product, when they launch it, they launch so many different products on the basis of geographic, psychographic, and demographic segmentation.
Mhm.
When launch, men's creams and various others, skin product. So that's quite good to read, study. Uh, that life cycle we discuss? No. Not under this unit. Product life cycle we need to look around as well when we segment, and then of course which product life cycle we are in. We are introductory stage, we are the growth, maturity, or decline, because advertising campaigns and all of this we need to look around as well. At the maturity is a very high demand, then some
Mhm.
products start declining. When declining starts, what do we need to do? We need to bring innovation in it. We need to change the design. We need to change the
Mhm.
logo of the organization to address it.
Yeah.
Sense?
Yes.
Okay, any question?
No.
My question.
Okay, so so we discuss about consumer behavior during introduction to segmentation. Did we discuss about service marketing?
Yes, we did.
What is meant by service marketing? Is it
That
service intangible? What is the difference between tangible and intangible?
Oh, well, service marketing has to do with simultaneous consumption of the products and services being marketed because we cannot smell, see, touch them. It's an experience, and of course, it cannot be held over into another day or another time. And then
Brilliant.
there are different things that make up that actual service. Many persons, many businesses involved in one person's experience.
Good. Yes. So it's a service need to be instant. It can't be stored. It's perishable. It's instant. Yes. If we not address
Yep.
the customer objections or we not deliver what they required it, what sort of the information we not going to recap it. It's very difficult. So it's instant. So we need to be focused on service marketing. So today we are focusing our learning outcome 4. So define the characteristic of excellent service, which we will go through what sort of the things really. Relationship management. Why relationship?
Relationship, well, is good for business because you are able to more or better understand
Hmm.
the needs and wants of customers. So, for example, if it is you build a strong, solid relationship, you know, well, when a customer books, a customer likes mineral water, newspapers, so you are always able to exceed that customer's expectation. That is
Brilliant.
it.
So customer relationship management is quite crucial. If we every new customer we get, it's required a lot of cost to attract them and they will buy our product. So keeping
Yes.
them happy, keeping them loyal, like offering them some discount, or offering them loyalty card, they carry on coming and we'll carry on offer them the services. Relationship, we need to be regular. We can get the feedback. We can give them loyalty discounts. Yes, we can can listen them and we can launch the product. Those, that's really we need to be develop the relationship. So we need to be some sort of technological tools in place within our organization, like CRM, customer relationship management system, software where we're getting their age, addresses and things, so we can send them emails, we can listen them, and we can view, what they are saying or whatever they said, so we can address or we can relaunch our product and services according to those sort of the customer.
Yes.
So there is a model called, anybody heard about rule 80/20?
No.
Okay, it's called rule 80/20.
Yeah.
It's given by Pareto, one of the scholar. I'll send you full, article to read. Rule 80/20.
Pareto.
80% customer, 80% sales is coming from 20% customer,
Okay, yeah.
and 20% sales coming from 80% customer.
Mm-hmm.
So if one our loyal customer will leave the organization, will move around, we are going to lose the 4 sales. Yes, worth of 4 sales. Does it
Mhm.
make sense? So that's why we
Yeah.
need to make sure we keep our customer happy and we'll keep them loyal with the organization. So that's called rule 80/20. We're given by the promoter. It's quite and it's quite popular in terms of the relationship marketing as well. So we need to be look around this. How many customer is do repeat purchase or repeat sales from, or they carry on coming and staying within a hotel or within a organization, are they loyal with the product? because
Okay.
service industry is a quite big industry, like airline when we are talking about, they are coming or not? Oh, often like a Ryanair, big issue. What was the Ryanair issue, Chelsea?
Um,
Ryanair recently, big issues were Ryanair, their flights.
yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I remember it, but I'm not too sure. Was it?
Like, due to the strike, the flights booked, like flights cancel, lot of customers, they requested to refund. Yes. So ultimately, the
Yeah.
service was such a poor, so much, so people not anymore, they bother about the price. They really bother about on time, the service. Whatever the promise they made, they should deliver it on time
Mm.
or cost within. So service is, in term of what you say, same thing you do, So we'll move next now. Today we are looking the customer service, history of
Mhm.
customer service, the role of the customer service, unique characteristic of the service, and service marketing triangle, service marketing mix, and customer service in the tourism and hospitality sector. So we'll try to address, a big few slides which we'll go through. If you have any questions, so please ask me, which we'll go through. So service history is quite, it is quite growing. So we used to focus on the products, but now we are focused more on customer. During 1800 craftsman economy, there's a business owner also frontline implies customize order. So we can customize the order. 20th century was the mass production. Mass production, you produce the product and services. Less individualized product. After Second World War, power of supplier surpassing to the customer or the consumer. 17, Western manufacturer compete with Asia, and 1990 supplier more selective, and present day shift to the service economy. So every country, even those are manufacturing, like China, is more based on the manufacturing, but they are moving towards the service as well. Because service, UK 60%, 60 to 70% income generating to the service sector. So we need to look around the customer service. So we need to be focus on customer service. Like if the customer not happy, goods not fit for purpose, goods not deliver on time, promises are not met. There are the watchdogs who are controlling, who regulate the companies or industries. So we need to look around as well. Any questions?
No questions. I think I did this in level 5.
Okay. Next we looking why the decline in the customer service. What the reason customer service is declining in various companies? We wrongly believe they are providing service excellence.
Hmm.
Maybe we have a belief our own, we are the best,
Mhm.
but we need to regularly get the feedback from the customer to exceed from the customer expectation.
Hmm.
So organization don't understand insignificance of the customer service. Maybe they not properly understand the importance of the customer service. Companies don't know how to deliver the consistent and high quality customer service on an ongoing basis. Ongoing basis. It's not just you once you do and then that's fine, enough. So we need to be. That's why we need to be regular feedback. Customer perception gaps. Superior service than superior. We can look around the companies. What companies think they are offering, and what the customer thinks they are receiving. So there is a gap between them. It's around, you'll see, there are the continuous growing the gap. That gap will ultimately, leads to the poor. So we need to be look around what the customer perception are and what we deliver. There should be a narrow difference. It's a difference there. Why? We need to identify to address it.
Hmm.
That's why we're saying, provide what you think, what you expect, something you was delivered or not.
Mhm.
Suggest us, yes, some recommendation.
Yeah.
So different hotels and in service industry, that's a snapshot. Customer service, most is one of the is a hotel. So in race of excellency, there is a no finish line. So many of the key feature of the professional golf tournaments we can look around in patrons like different, the company, those sort of, that's one company they are focusing on these refreshments, tournaments, and the media, So that's a bit example, but we'll go through moving next, that will give you more. Role of customer service. What is the role of the customer service? Role of customer service play a significant in the success and the failure of the organization. Those organizations can't sustain in a business due to the customer service. So model
Mhm.
to assist in the service marketing and the management decision, high and the strategic level mean the top level management and implementation level. Four unique characteristics, those are as a service we need to be focused. Service marketing triangle and marketing mix for service. So marketing mix we already learned about 4 P's.
Mhm.
Yes.
What are the 4 P's? Product.
Place,
Product.
price, promotion.
Yes.
Okay, so when we are thinking about good customer service, we need to think about the price we are charging. Yes, is it
Yeah.
the price we are charging? We are delivering same level of service as well or not? The promotional channel we are using, is it the promotional channel? Those are provide the information which is required by the customer or not? And the place where is it, the place is a convenience place which is or which was expecting by the customer, the place where the parking facilities will be this and that, so we need to look around, are we are offering those within a place or not? So those, and distribution, are we delivering the person who are dealing, they have a level of, competencies or abilities to meet and provide the right information to the customer or not? So all these, we need to be asked these questions to address it, because otherwise, there will be a gap. This we already learn about the uniqueness of service. So uniqueness, when we are talking about, these are the unique things we need to look around in. Tangibility. Service
Mhm.
cannot be tasted, felt, seen, or heard, or smelled prior to the boarding. Aeroplane, airline passengers
Mhm.
have nothing but the airline ticket and a promise
Yes.
of the safe delivery to their destination. To reduce uncertainty caused by the service intangibility, buyer look for the tangible evidence they will provide the information and confident about the service. Like a Ryanair said, you fly with Ryan, but actually the flights were cancelled due to the pilot air strike and various other, the went on. So we need to look around, that's not we are delivering it, because that's the promise we did.
Mhm.
Inspeatability. For many services, the product cannot be created or delivered without the customer presence. So we can't deliver
Yeah.
it. If no customer, there is a no business. So food
Yeah.
in a restaurant may be outstanding. We have a outstanding food, but if the serve whoever is serving has a poor attitude or provides inattentive service, so we need to look around. The service will not be enjoy the overall the restaurant experience.
Mhm.
Look around insparability. We can't spare with the product and the service, so it need to be collective.
Yes.
Heterogeneity. The service delivery quality depend upon who provide the service.
Mhm.
Same person can deliver level of service and displaying a marked difference in the tolerance and the friendliness. Yeah. So how, so we need to address it, like, how we'll
Mhm.
tackle it. like United Airline, our booking, yes, and then the went on media and various things, the share prices of the company, the poor customer service treated, why you book the flight, why you overbooked it, and so you someone, from the airline. Yes. So you can say,
Yes.
you can't fly it. So we need to look around those issues, we can't book it, overbook our table within a hotel. We have a time slot, so we need to be look around, some these sort of the issues, especially in the rush hours, could be happen. Perishability service cannot be stored.
Yeah.
Empty airline seat, hotel room, daily sky passes, so we restaurant covers. So all these are the service cannot be sold the next day.
Mhm.
So we need to look around. If the service are to be maximize the revenue, we must manage capacity and demand. Capacity, what is meant by capacity?
Um,
Is it the maximum number they're aiming to, or the maximum number they can provide to?
Brilliant. So like, in a hotel, we have 100 rooms. We can sell it 100 room. We don't need to book 110 rooms. Yes. Because our capacity is 100. Yes.
Yes.
mhm.
How many people we can serve? How many chefs we have? How many waitresses we have? Those sort of, we can't. Yes, if we not deliver at that time, of course it can't be stored. So
Yeah.
need to be delivered within. So that's why we need to measure the capacity and the revenue regular. But we have a capacity. So
Mhm.
if we are working up to, like, some company have a target to work 90% capacity. Like NHS, we have a issue, the waiting time, because they can't, cope the, because lot of, the user. So when the user is increased, the number of people increase, the service will be dropped. So we need to look. It's an instant. Yes, so trust of the people will be dropped. So we need to look around. We can't store it, that service. We need to be
Yeah.
instant whenever we supposed to. Okay, the service of
Mhm.
marketing triangle. So when we are talking about service marketing, we need to look around internal marketing. What is meant by internal marketing? Can we do internal? We heard a lot about external marketing. You advertise, billboard, apps, or various other things. Do we need internal marketing?
Um. Yes.
It's very, very crucial. If the person who is dealing with the client is not satisfied, or their need or the wants not fulfilling, how will do the external then? Yes, if we don't have a
Yes.
policies and procedures paying the right salary or the bonus to the individual, those are providing the services, or they are stress, or the culture within an organization have a big gap between the senior and junior level management. Our senior is
Mhm.
very, they're not a cooperative, they don't have a relationship with the worker. How the worker will deliver it?
Yes.
Like a chef, if chef is not happy, not good mood, can't cook the good food, which can't provide the taste which customer are expecting. So chef is such a person that all the business could be depend on it. Even your
Mhm.
service delivery was good, but you did an internal marketing for it. So we need to look around as well. So internal to be, we recruit the right skill, right person. We'll pay the right package. Yes, then we can deliver the right service. So external marketing,
Yeah.
making promises, interactive marketing, keeping promises. Interactive marketing. We need to look around, the technology is in place, not a waiting time. You can go online, you can check online. Interactive. Yes, you can
Mhm.
interact, So service provider and the customer. Company, service provider, and the customer, we need to manage this triangle. Any question?
No question.
No questions.
Okay. It's we already learn about the service, product, price, promotion, and place, marketing mix. So when
Mhm.
we are talking about the product, we're looking the physical product feature. We're looking the quality level, accessories, packaging, warranties, product line, branding. When we're looking place, channel types, exposure, intermediaries, those deal with to deliver the product, transportation, storage, managed channel, channel of dis then promotion, of course, what sort of the promotional channel we are using, promotional mix, advertising, which channel we use to advertise, sale promotion. What is meant by, is there any difference between sale promotion and advertising?
Yeah, sale promotion is just for a short period of time. Advertising is constant.
Brilliant. Advertising is normally, it's a vast audience. Even we not target them, but they still will listen. Yes, when we advertise on TV, that message we will not giving to the tourists, we giving to everybody. We don't
Mhm.
target with it. But the sale promotion normally short period of time. We
Yeah.
have in UK one of the store is many years they have a 75% off. Do we know, Chelsea, which store is always 75% off?
Say that again.
Which store is a promotion 75% off, last many years?
Um,
One of popular store we always going and buying something. Sports Direct,
oh yeah.
many is 75% off. But normally sale promotion is a short period of time. So now
Yeah.
people's mind, oh, what's the promotion? I came last year was 75%. This year 75%, always 75%. So it's no point, I'll rush. So price flexibility, need to look around price level, term, differentiation, discount, allowances, what we are offering. So these are the quite crucial in terms of 4 Ps as well, which we discussed to be delivered.
Mhm.
Okay, let's we'll move next now. Okay, so travel and tourism industries.
Mhm.
So activities of the persons traveling to and staying in a places outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive year for a layer businesses or other businesses not related to the exercise of the activities emanated from the place visited. So that's a bit, travel and tourism, what's come under demand for a wide range of travel and tourism product, which is significant increase. Total market service now worth of it's been 50 millions to it's been 935 million was during 2010. No, is more than now 985 million something, tourists travel each year. So it's a quite big, industry, and that provide, a lot of businesses to the world economy. So industry is one of the largest industries. So when we looking the Western market, mature hospitality tourism, mature is quite, growing. The growth is very high level, but in other
Mhm.
country maybe at the minute is a growing stage. So in Western market is a severe competition, is a lot of competition. So we need to be within that competition. If we not focus on the service quality, customer service, we can't sustain it as an organization. Low product differentiation, almost most of the organization delivering the same sort of product or the services. Limit promotion costs, we need to, customer service is increasingly important as a market differentiator. So we need to be exceed it. If we're not, because it's a huge competition in especially Western market, so we need to be look around, actual customer satisfaction. So we need to look around as well. We need to focus the satisfaction rate, what is the rate there, how many customer, 90%, 95%. So always, the company have a benchmark or the standard. When we'll get the feedback, we really want to make sure, our customer service at least 90% customer really pleased with our organization. If you dropped it, that will lead to, okay,
Mhm.
customer service rating could be different companies have a different rating for customer, like, staff was B plus, service was minus, or we can look around overall how much score change, during these years. Different organization, that's a big, how they improve or decrease last uh, few years. So the change, The percentage is given. Is one of the research. Any question?
No.
Okay. In Asian market could be every market have a different, so knowing our guests and their preferences help us to understand their needs and the time we are able to anticipate their requests before even they ask, for an assistant. Even we need to understand, what sort of things that they are really expecting and they want, A customer satisfaction study in Singapore was conducted and satisfaction index across 8 economic sectors, 102 organizations were and top, different these hotels are the organization in the result. Like Singapore Airline or the various others, so we need to look around our as a whole our own organization. So which will go through any question.
No question.
No questions. That's fine.
Okay. So top of I'm going to send you some extra reading. This is chapter 2 from the book. This is all about the customer service culture.
Yeah.
So when you will do your assignment, yes, internal, external marketing customer, like we discussed.
Yeah.
How we can managing service quality. Yes, tangibility. Can we do quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll try one quiz. Okay, let's go through this quiz. It's all about the customer service, and customer service leads to high performance. Okay, so we'll go. Satisfied customer tends to be not one of these.
That's why customer tends to not be more costly.
Yeah, more costly.
Then, which of these businesses is likely to perform best in customer service?
The
Village hairdresser with many loyal customers.
Well done. Good. Employees who have the most direct contact with the customer are often referred to as
frontline staff.
Frontline staff.
well done. Customer service problem happen when
Customer service does not meet the
Does not meet
customer
customer expectations.
done. Many
Hmm.
trade association and professional bodies set the standard for customer service through
code of practice.
sorry after sales service, focus group research, peer review, or code of practice.
The practice? I'm not too sure on that one.
Yeah, codes of practice or
Code of practice.
sales
Well done. Correct. Yes. They set the code of practice, industry code of practices to improve. Okay. Which of these might help a business better understand customer expectation?
Analyze a product.
Standard copy.
So not for nearly every business, the most profitable customer tend to be most profitable customer.
Existing customers.
Well done. Existing customer, loyal customer. What is the consumerism? Is it increase the size of territory sector, or it will increase the tendency of the customer to buy it, or increase the rate of customer satisfaction, or increase the importance and the power of the customer?
Customers. Increased importance and power of consumers.
Well done. Right. What is a mystery shopper?
A researcher who tests certain aspects of a service delivery.
Well done. Great. Good. The most important factor in determining customer satisfaction is usually quality of the product or the service or the front line. Yes, friendliness
Quality of
staff.
product or
Quality of
service.
product and service.
First one.
Yeah.
Well done. Correct. Good. So 90%. Good. Well done. Right. 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 Yes, we went wrong here.
Focus group
Which is
meeting with regular
focus,
potential
focus
customers.
group meeting with regular and potential. Yes, that will better to be understand the expectation. Then of course
Okay.
we can launch the product and services accordingly. Are you
Okay.
correct? Rest. Well done. Great. So today we learn about define the customer service. So we discuss about what sort of the things really we need to. You can discuss about Pareto model as well. It can be a separate handout to read. And if we have a good customer service and relationship management, that will improve the performance within our organization. If we don't have a good customer service, high complaint rate, that will lead to the poor turnover of the company. In different markets, like in a Western market, we have a high competition, so we need to look around, more focus on the service. So we to be effective management sort of things we need to go through. What we'll do next lesson, we'll recap a bit.
Yeah.
So then we can move to the new unit.
Okay.
So it's a more day-to-day thing really we discuss. During our last lesson, we learned some models as well. So please try to use them in your assignment.
Yeah.
I already send you the book, to read.
Mhm.
You have all during. No, that's not. Yes, this book I already sent you.
Yeah.
David Boy. So please, hospitality marketing.
Mhm.
So go through is all about, if you look there, last chapter is it's segmentation we discuss. Yes, gap
Yes.
analysis discuss. And internal, external, we discuss about the service. Evaluate, how do we know and we arrived, like assessing the customer. Loyalty, the concept of loyalty, loyal customer. Relationship marketing, yes, we discussed just
Yes.
marketing loyalty. Yes. So
Yeah.
when you write here, what is meant by customer satisfaction? So during our next lesson, we'll go through some models more on customer. So service quality leads to customer satisfaction, and customer satisfaction leads to the customer loyalty. So first we need to focus on the service quality. When we have a service quality, the customer is leads to customer satisfaction. When the customer is satisfied, they become a loyal with you.
Yes.
So that's all about So it's quite good how we can empower them, reward system, service competencies, internal marketing. Yes, internal marketing. So like we discussed, just today. So everything is there, just maybe slightly different, this the format. Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you start, writing your assignments, so go through the learning outcome, go through the book and various other case studies, put some example, put reference. Yes, which I send you last I think so I send you now, email last lesson as well,
Yeah.
one as well.
And
And
I didn't get last lesson's handout. Is it possible to have them sent to me again?
yes, I'm going to send you again. No, I think
Thank
so I
you.
send you today. If not, I'll resend you
Yeah,
now.
this morning.
I send you the lessons
Yeah.
two just few minutes ago. I think so was missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And then
send you lesson. I'm going to send you lesson 3 and 4 now.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
So please start writing your assignment. I think so. I need to
Yeah.
give you feedback is outstanding from my end, which is your finance unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unit 3.
So I'll make sure. Sorry, I was a bit out. To
That's
deliver
it.
some training, so I not manage, and which I will send you. And then we'll go through which new unit you think we'll pick next lesson then.
Didn't we say we're going to do Unit 1, the business one?
Okay. So if we look here up to now,
Yeah.
go through during next lesson, Unit 1,
Yeah.
which is a tourism hospitality business management.
Yeah.
About the business management techniques. So we generically we discuss about what is meant by management. So now we're looking at the business management where we're looking different sort of the under the businesses, different techniques which will learn. And now we finish service marketing and the customer service, so unit 2. We finish our unit 3.
Yeah.
Uh, our unit 4 is left, which I need to definitely technically should be first unit, which is academic and professional development.
Yeah.
And then we have event management, different events, how we'll manage them. And then development of tourism and hospitality industry. What sort of the development happen? This is quite linked, with your service and development as well. So which will
Yeah.
the last one then. We'll do a bit research on what sort of developments happen from last good, 4 or 5 years. Okay. Any question?
What's the date deadline for the Unit 2 assignment to be handed in? When are we looking to send it in to you?
We'll say, after next lesson within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because next lesson we'll do half lesson, just a recap.
Yeah.
We'll give you a bit, structure of the assignment, how you can. And then, you can do within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll carry on moving forward then.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Brilliant. Have a nice time. Have a good weekend. And I'll
Thank
speak to you
you
next
too.
week then. Okay.
Bye.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.